Now we all know the triangle is the strongest geometric shape. Now what we don't typically think about is how can we use the geometric shapes built within our body to create strength, balance, and stability. And today we're going to be talking about the tripod in the feet. Let's build some foot strength. Now finding the tripod in the foot is actually very simple, but it is a pain in the ass to get right. And it takes a lot of time in order for us to build that awareness when we're not utilizing it to our maximum potential. What is the tripod in the foot? Let me clean my feet before I film this video. It is these 3 points. You have your medial border of the foot, you have the outside border of the foot, and you have the heel. Notice if you connect these 3 dots together, it creates a triangle, and that is the tripod. Now, in order to find that when we're standing, I want you to try this out. Stand with the knees soft and your hips relaxed. All you're gonna do is look down at your feet, and you're gonna elevate the toes as high as you can. So notice when you pick the toes up as high as you can, the arches of the feet naturally lift. And also, if you look at the ankles, most of us pronate, as in the ankles and the feet collapse into the body, which rotates the entire hip inwards. So notice many times we have knee pain and hip issues, lower back issues, because our body is constantly pronating. Now, if we actually find that tripod, as in lifting the toes up, naturally the knees track out, the ankles open up over here, and the arches naturally line up. So this is finding that arch in this tripod position. Now what you want to do is anchor the inside, outside, and heel to be able to engage with the ground as much as possible. So those 3 points that I talked about in the beginning, you want to anchor them into the ground. Now, if we tend to pronate a lot, you might have a hard time keeping the outside and inside border touching the ground, and it might actually feel like you're rolling your ankles out a little bit, and you're feeling a lot of muscles in your calves, your shins, peroneals, and all of that stuff. It is totally normal. But the whole idea, now that you've found these 3 points of contact with the ground, you want to keep the space in the bottom of the foot. So the arches, keep that there, and then place your toes down. Holding that space, you want to be able to engage and move like squat and lunge without that tripod collapsing. So the whole idea is, think about your foot like tree roots. You want it to spread and evenly distribute weight as balanced as possible. If there's too much weight in the front, then the back of the tree is going to pop up and the tree is going to tilt. If there's too much weight in the back, then the roots are going to pop up in the front and then the tree is going to tilt backwards. So our feet are like the roots of a tree. So once you've found that tripod, it is nice and stable. Place the toes down so you can push the feet into the ground without elevating the heels or lifting the toes and stuff. Keeping that space around here. That is the tripod. Once you've found that, then we can learn to squat, we can learn to deadlift, you can learn to lunge with that tripod, and you'll probably feel a deeper connection to the rest of your body. If you truly have that feet anchored, 1, you're more balanced, 2, your hips are more stable because the fascia in the bottom of the feet attaches all the way through to the inside of the leg and anchored to the deep core muscles. So you have a better engagement with the foot and the core and the glutes as well. That is huge if you're trying to build strength, stability, balance, or reduce pain. So next time you go and work out, I highly recommend you to try and find the tripod through all of the movements as much as possible and see how your body responds to that. If you have any questions and concerns about that, feel free to leave a comment and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. If this stuff resonates with you, please hit the subscribe button and share with your friends so that we can keep growing this channel and spread the awareness on better movement and connection with our bodies. My name is Andy Shea from Room Reborn. Have a good day. See you next time. Peace.